Vespasian and the Flavian Dynasty, Restoring Stability. Title: Vespasian and the Flavian Dynasty, Restoring Stability. Introduction, 100 words. The Flavian Dynasty, led by Vespasian, marked a crucial turning point in Roman history. This article explores Vespasian's ascension to power, his contributions to the Roman Empire, and how the Flavian dynasty reshaped the socio-political landscape. Vespasian's rise to power, 300 words. Before Vespasian's ascent to the imperial throne, the Roman Empire had experienced a series of unstable rulers. With the death of Nero in 68 AD, Rome plunged into a state of chaos, witnessing the rise and fall of 3 different emperors within a year. Amidst this turmoil, Vespasian, a distinguished general, emerged as a strong contender for the throne. Vespasian's military prowess and extensive experience in provincial governance were widely recognized. His victorious campaigns in Britain and Judea, notably his conquest and subsequent destruction of the Second Temple, earned him respect and admiration from the Roman populace. These military victories enabled him to gain the support of the legions, a vital factor in his successful bid for power. 2. Vespasian implemented several measures to address these challenges and restore fiscal stability. One of his significant accomplishments was the introduction of tax reforms. Vespasian, recognizing the inefficiencies and anomalies in the existing system, revamped tax collection methods, ensuring fair and equitable taxation across the empire. His emphasis on increased revenue generation and proper financial management enabled him to not only subsidize public welfare programs but also initiate ambitious infrastructure projects. Under Vespasian's rule, construction projects flourished, transforming Rome into a city of grandeur. The most notable of these projects was the iconic Colosseum, which served as a symbol of Vespasian's reign and the Flavian dynasty's commitment to excellence. 3. Political stability and social reforms, 400 words. One of Vespasian's paramount goals was to restore political stability, which had been severely compromised during the previous years. He aimed to strengthen the central authority and increase the influence of the emperor while maintaining the support of the Senate. To ensure the longevity of his dynasty, Vespasian paid careful attention to matters of succession, designating his 2 sons, Titus and Domitian, as co-rulers. This dynastic arrangement aimed to secure a smooth transition of power, thereby avoiding further succession crises. Vespasian's reign also witnessed significant social reforms. He sought to reinstate traditional Roman values, such as frugality and respect for authority, by cracking down on corruption and instilling a sense of discipline among the Roman people. Vespasian's efforts to restore public morality were reflected in his policies on public spending, where he curtailed lavish expenditures and promoted thriftiness. 4. Legacy and impact, 200 words. Vespasian's reign set the stage for the Flavian dynasty's long-lasting impact on Roman history. Despite ruling for a relatively short period, Vespasian's policies and reforms laid the foundation for a stable, prosperous empire. His successors, Titus and Domitian, built upon this foundation, leading to an era of relative peace and prosperity known as Pax Romana. The Flavian dynasty's contributions were not limited to political stability. The grand architectural projects initiated by Vespasian, most notably the Colosseum, served as testaments to Rome's magnificence and engineering prowess. These enduring structures continue to captivate and inspire visitors to this day. B. Military leadership and foreign policy, 350 words. In addition to his domestic reforms, Vespasian also displayed remarkable military leadership and implemented a pragmatic foreign policy. Recognizing the need to secure Rome's borders and protect its interests, he embarked on campaigns to maintain and expand the empire's territories. Vespasian's military victories in Britain and Judea were not merely displays of power but strategic decisions aimed at safeguarding Roman control and influence. His successful conquest of Britain solidified Roman domination over the island, ensuring stability and access to valuable resources. Similarly, his campaigns in Judea, culminating in the destruction of the Second Temple, dealt a significant blow to Jewish resistance and reinforced Roman authority in the region. Furthermore, Vespasian pursued a policy of diplomacy and negotiation with various tribes and client states. This approach aimed to foster alliances and prevent external threats to Roman interests. Vespasian's skillful diplomacy and military acumen strengthened the empire's position in the Mediterranean world, contributing to the overall stability and security of the Roman Empire. Cultural impact and patronage, 500 words. The Flavian dynasty, under the leadership of Vespasian, made substantial contributions to Roman culture and patronage. Vespasian himself exhibited a keen interest in artistic and intellectual pursuit, which influenced the thriving cultural scene during his rule. Vespasian's sponsorship of poets, philosophers, and artists created a vibrant intellectual atmosphere, attracting creative minds from all corners of the empire to Rome. The Flavian court became a center of artistic innovation and cultural exchange, fostering the development of new artistic styles and trends. One of the most notable aspects of Flavian patronage was their support for architecture and urban planning. Vespasian's ambitious construction projects not only served practical purposes but also transformed the urban landscape, shaping the aesthetics of the empire. The grandeur of structures like the Colosseum and the Arch of Titus became symbols of Roman power and architectural achievement. The Flavian dynasty's patronage extended beyond art and architecture. Vespasian and his successors invested heavily in public entertainment, organizing elaborate games and spectacles for the pleasure of the Roman population. These events not only provided entertainment but also served as a means of bolstering the dynasty's popularity and maintaining social order. 7. Religious policy and legacy, 235 words. Vespasian's religious policies played a significant role in shaping the Flavian dynasty's legacy. His decision to suppress the Jewish revolt and destroy the Second Temple reverberated throughout the religious landscape, leading to a shift in religious dynamics. Following the fall of the Temple, Vespasian implemented policies aimed at asserting Roman religious dominance while accommodating certain local practices. The creation of the Capitoline Triad, consisting of Jupiter, Juno, and Minerva, symbolized the integration of Roman deities with local beliefs. This syncretism allowed for a degree of religious pluralism while preserving Roman religious author. A. Vespasian's religious policies had long-lasting consequences, laying the groundwork for the development of later imperial religious practices and the eventual rise of Christianity within the empire. 8. The end of Vespasian's reign and succession, 275 words. After a successful reign marked by numerous accomplishments, Vespasian passed away in 79 AD. His death marked the end of an era of stability and prosperity, leaving a void that would be filled by his sons, Titus and Domitian. Titus, Vespasian's eldest son, ascended to the throne and continued the legacy of his father. During his short reign, Titus focused on solidifying the Flavian Dynasty's hold on power and furthering policies and reforms initiated by Vespasian. However, Titus' reign was cut short when he died unexpectedly in 81 AD. His younger brother, Domitian, assumed the role of emperor. While Vespasian and Titus had seen themselves as partners in ruling